Welcome to today's session. Today's session, episode 13, looks at the opportunity engine, how to attract sponsors, stretch roles, and leadership opportunities. And this builds directly from the last episode, which was on leadership identity. I believe that you are now ready to attract sponsors, stretch your roles, and identify leadership opportunities. And when we look at today's session, what we are addressing is one of the biggest barriers that mid-level managers face. They believe, I can do the work, but opportunities don't find me. Have you been in such a situation? If so, you are in the right place, because today's session is supposed to integrate visibility, influence, credibility, and strategic alignment, some of which we have addressed before. And today's session, which I believe aligns you to focus on your self-worth, authenticity, and leadership presence. Welcome once again to the opportunity engine. And let me begin by asking the question, why do opportunities pass some people? Let me repeat myself. Why do opportunities pass some people and land on others? Have you been in such a situation? You can see the opportunity, but somehow it bypassed you. Well, the truth is, opportunity rarely just happen. They gravitate towards signals of readiness, not simply the desire. Are you showing you are ready? Are you showing you are ready? And most of the talented professionals, mid-level managers, are overlooked, not because they lack the skills, but because they lack visibility, they lack confidence, or they lack strategic positioning. Which of those affect you? Self-worth also plays a key role, because if you don't feel you deserve, then you're going to act in a way that does not show your confidence. So if you don't believe you deserve that opportunity, you deserve that promotion, for example, you unconsciously behave in ways that suggest that you need to stay away, you need not to be considered. And people can read these signals because the way you act. And leadership presence, this is a perception, by the way, that shows you are ready. And when it shows you are ready, people begin to relate and people want to work with you. Leaders will choose people who appear ready, people who appear steady, who appear like they're solution providers. And you have to be conscious so that you are showing that if you want to move to the next level, or if you want the opportunities to come to you. Leaders don't get excited looking for people who are a bit scared to work with, and they're unsure. They want to feel confident that you are sure and you are ready. And that's why you find that opportunities don't reward just the effort. Like, you can put all the effort, you can sit there, you can sit in the office the whole day, you can work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. But then if you are not anywhere where you'll be visible so that they can assess that readiness, which is a perception, then they might not see like you are ready. So opportunities don't reward the effort. So how much effort you show might not land you the opportunity that you deserve or you are desiring. It actually rewards, opportunities reward impact. They can see you are ready, they can see you are already making impact, they will reward you, they will call you again. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel, why do they always call so and so and offer them the opportunity? Have you asked yourself what it is that they do, and what is it that they do right that maybe you could borrow? Two, how do executives decide who to sponsor? Because there has to be something they are using to decide who they will sponsor. And sponsorship is a business decision, not an emotional one. It's a business decision. Who you want to sponsor, there is a reason. And executive believe sponsoring people will help them win. No one wants to work with somebody who will not win. Not even you, not even myself. You are always looking for people who will help you to win in what you're doing. No executive wants people who will just cling on them, hang around them, and they're not helping them to win. So executives are looking for consistency, especially under pressure, because their work has got high demand for deadlines. They have got big roles which expect so much out of them. At the same time, they have to deliver. So for that to happen, they will need people who can be able to be proactive and own, become ownership of whatever the process, whatever the job, whatever the project. Can you be in a place where you don't need babysitting or supervision or micromanaging? Then if you can take ownership, most likely you'll find the executive will sponsor. Integrity and reliability. Can you imagine you being an executive, you have an assignment to do, then something crops up, you have to travel and leave that sensitive project for a day or two, and then the people you have there, they're not reliable. Would you feel secure? Definitely not. So you'll be looking for somebody who will be working, and you believe that these people, they have integrity and they're also reliable, that you can call on them and you can be sure that they'll still be doing what they said they will do. And they also are looking for somebody. Executives love to work with people who not only motivate, not only helps people to feel motivated in what they're doing, they are not draining the room, they are not draining the people. Being around people who drain your energy feels so bad. You don't feel like you want to work or continue doing what you're supposed to do. So they'll be asking questions. They'll be asking themselves questions like, can I trust you with my reputation? Are you a problem solver or are you a problem deliverer? Because some of us, we just like to point that problem, but we never offer solutions. Executive want problem solvers. Identify the problem and I provide a solution or a suggestion or a proposal. Do you make my life easy? Then I'll sponsor you. But if you're making my life complicated, why should I have you? I'll not win. I'll not make any progress. No one wants to work with somebody who will not make things move forward. Because sponsorship flows to the people who demonstrate value, not the people who are just demonstrating volume. Like, I can do this so much, but there is no value out of what I'm doing. I want you to be thinking about working with an executive and how you can make their life easy. Because when you can make their life easy, when you can work with the team without draining them, when you can make the team win and feel they are winning, then you are most likely going to get the executive to sponsor you. And I want us to look at four visibility signals that leaders will look for before they can actually sponsor you. They're always watching. I want you to remember and keep in mind that executives, they might be doing their work, they might be busy, but there are things they're looking for. And these are some of the things. Number one is competency signal. What does competence mean? Competence means that you have the skills and you have the knowledge. So you have the skills to do what you're supposed to do. You have the knowledge of knowing, or the knowledge of what you need or is expected of you to do. Why do you need skills and knowledge? Because you cannot take action without the skills and the knowledge. Now, if you are competent and you are showing You have the skills and you know what is expected of you, then you don't need any supervision. And the good thing about competence, it leads to my second point. My second point is confidence signal. Did you know that when you have knowledge and skills, you know what to do, you will take action? And did you know that when you take action, you build on confidence? Every action builds your confidence. So you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you take action, you become confident. And as you repeat that process, then you get more confident. And when you are confident, your posture, your voice, your communication will show presence. And people can actually identify and want to be around you. Do you know people are drawn towards confident people? You too love to have people to hang or to be around confident people. So you need also to build your confidence. Get the skills, get the knowledge, act. Don't just get the skills and knowledge and not act. Act. Small actions. I said small actions. Every day, repetitively, you should be able to build your confidence. And this will now lead you to character signal. My number 3 is character signal. You can be able to handle conflict. You can be able to handle feedback. You can be able to handle pressure. Remember that as you get confident, you begin to feel you are able to handle whatever responsibility you are given. And when you are able to handle responsibility, you are given people who you can work with, which means you are stretching, and we'll come to that shortly. So your character is developing, is maturing. You are getting to your next level of who you are becoming. You are building safety for yourself and for other people, because people want to work with leaders who are also providing safety, because people want to work in environments where they feel safe. And then number 4, my last point for this particular section, is contribution signal. As you build the safety environment, you begin to contribute. And when you have a safety environment, people want also to work with you. Remember, people like to feel safe. When they feel safe, they want to be part of that. So you can now join other groups where other departments, name it. You can join those places. And this is outside or beyond your job description. You are working in the project that came up. You're offering to lead the project initiatives. You're offering to lead the teams. You're offering to train, to show them, to inspire them. You're offering to provide solutions, ideas. You're building impact. And of course, my guess is as good as yours. You are now providing visibility signals that leaders are always look for. So those are the 4 visibility signals that leaders look for. I said the competence signal, number 1. Number 2, let me repeat that again. Number 1 is the competence signal. Number 2, the confidence signal. Number 3, the character signal. Number 4, the contribution signal. And there you are. And the leaders will notice you. And the leaders will be able to have that perception that you are ready to lead. And once you are ready, or you are sending this signal to them, then they begin to pay attention to you. And they begin to feel they are ready to sponsor you. Then, how now that you have been able to bring your visibility into the leader's radar, your next thing is, how do you position yourself to stretch roles without actually begging or appearing to self-promote? Because some of us feel like, I can't promote myself. I can't go talking about blowing my own trumpet so that people will feel like I'm bragging. Well, Positioning is not talking about more, it's about showing up strategically. Did I just say strategically? Yes, I said you show up, but with a strategy. Why? Because when you show up with a strategy, remember, you will be easily discovered. Because what leaders are looking, they're looking for high value behaviors that make you discovered. Did we look at visibility signals just a while? Remember? So you are leading initiatives. Did I talk about contribution? Yes, because when you offer to lead initiatives, you are bringing yourself into the forefront of the leaders. You are saying to them, I'm here, I'm ready, I want to take up this challenge. And leaders, we said in the beginning, they want people who will help them to win. It means, oh, this person is ready to help me win. You are stretching your roles. Remember, it's not in the job description. You are maybe volunteering for strategic assignments. Always be on the lookout. Organizations have got strategic assignments that can actually jumpstart you to places. Look for those initiatives. Offer your value, offer your presence, offer to lead them. Share insights during meetings. Sometimes you say, I'll sit in the meeting, I'll not say something, or I'll not offer any point. I'll just keep quiet and listen. Yeah, it's good to listen. Of course, listening is a good communication skill. But remember, listen and also give some insights, because you could be having the one solution that they have been looking for. Don't just stay quiet. If there's an opportunity, speak, and you might be surprised. And then begin to build, like I said, as you are making contributions, begin to build relationships across the different departments. Don't just sit in your corner and say, this is my corner, I'm not going to move. Other people might be needing you. Stretch yourself, find out from other departments, what is it that they could need that I can offer, and learn to articulate your value, not just your achievements, because organizations will have problems and you could be having a solution and you could help them solve a problem. If you can help them solve that problem, you are stretching your role, plus you are offering the opportunity to showcase what you can do. Value is what places you in front of the people that are going to be willing to sponsor you. So you can replace your self-promotion with that strategic contribution. Always know there will be problems within the organization. Up to you. There will be problems in the organization. It's up to you to offer yourself. Request feedback early and often. This shows that your humility, you are ready to learn, you are ready to grow. Ask them, how was my contribution? How is the value that I offered? Or where can I improve? Where do you think that I could do better? Ask. Readiness to learn. It means you're very adaptable. And executives like people adaptable, because there are situations where you'll be forced to adapt quickly based on the marketplace or based by other surrounding factors. If you are not ready to learn, and actually they say it's if you are not ready to unlearn, learn and relearn, it becomes hard, and executive will just feel, no, this person is gonna give us problem. They are going to be rigid. They're not going to be able to learn. Are you ready to unlearn? If you are ready, then you're definitely in the right place. Then demonstrate executive presence. That is clarity, calmness, and direction. Most of the time, presence means being there, being listening, communicate clearly, and remember that there are people. Every time people are watching, people watch more than they actually can tell. They're just watching. They're not listening maybe to what you're saying. They are watching. And they're watching you. So your presence is important. Just remain calm. Situation will come. Situations that there's nothing you can do. Just be calm. Lastly, the opportunity engine. And I want to give you a practical system anyone can build. I believe we all can build this. And this is a system which is repeatable. So let's look at how we can build an opportunity engine. Number one, and step one, is the internal engine. That is your self-worth. The internal engine, self-worth. Did I talk about self-worth in the beginning? Yes. What are some of the things that you need to begin working on so that you believe in yourself? So rebuild your belief in your own value. Yes, I can do. Yes, I am ready. Don't sit there and saying, I'm waiting for the title so that I can begin to act. No, you'll be too late. That's why opportunities bypass you. Start acting so that they can see. And because we said earlier, executives are always having the perception. Create the perception because they can see that you can do it. If your belief, because it is what we believe that helps us to begin to act. We believe we can do. We start acting in that role that we believe we can. So rebuild your own belief so that in your own value, so that you are able to remove narratives that I'm not ready, or I'm waiting for the title, or this is not the perfect time, because we always tell ourselves those stories. We always tell ourselves, I'm not ready. It's not the time. It's not the time. Step two, the identity engine, which is authenticity. Be who you are, not what you think the workplace needs. Just remain yourself. You have some values, work on those values, go with those values, because that is what makes you you. Nobody else can be you. I can't be you, and you can't be me. Authentic behaviors attract sponsors because it signals stability. I don't have to be anyone else. I just be myself. Then people know this is the person I want to work with. I can sponsor this. Step three, the presence engine, executive presence. And we just talked about that right now. Speak with clarity and control. Remember, all the time, leaders are looking for people who will be having clarity. Are you clear? Are you controlled? Can you do the stuff you say you do? Okay. Can you show up with confidence? Can you be controlled, calm? Can you actually have strategic thinking? This is one of the things that they'll be looking at. And step four is the visibility engine. That is strategic positioning. All the time, remember, you can and you should be having strategic positioning. Make your work visible to decision makers through results and contribution. What results are you giving? I'm not talking about sitting in the office from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. No, that's not result. That's volume. It doesn't tell me what you have done. You need to start thinking, how can I show my results, my contribution, so that decision makers can see? Connect your work with your organizational priorities. What does my department want to do? What does my organization want to achieve? What does my boss want to achieve so that I can be one of the people that when they sit, they think who they want to sponsor, who should be promoted, it's me, is what do they want to win in? What is that one thing they're struggling with, they need help with? Can I help them? Because that will give you quick visibility. It will give you strategic positioning and you don't have to self-promote. Number five, or step five, is the relationship engine, which is the sponsors and champions. Remember, sometimes you will need people to mention your name in rooms where you can't get in. To do that, you need to be able to build relationship with these people. So build genuine professional relationships, that is, create boundaries, build relationship. By the way, relationship is a currency, and at the moment, that is the currency people are using. Sponsors will actually amplify your names in rooms that you cannot enter. You'll just find people have mentioned your name and you're not there. And that's what you want. You want your name to be ahead of you. It has reached the rooms that you have not been able to reach, so that your desires are met and so that opportunities don't bypass you. And step 6, because I am only having 6 steps, it's the opportunity engine. That is your personal strategy, your personal opportunity system, which operates like this. The value you provide gives you visibility. It leads you to sponsorship. Remember, sponsorship, because they can see the value. They are now talking about you. They now want to sponsor you. They now offer you opportunities and an advancement. So we have said that the opportunity engine has got 6 steps, and these steps you can actually be able to build. Step 1 is the internal engine, which is the self-worth. Step 2, the identity engine, which is authenticity. Step 3 is the presence engine, which is the executive presence. Step 4 is the visibility engine, which is strategic positioning. Step 5 is the relationship engine, which is sponsorship and champions. And remember, we need people who can be our champions even in our absence. And the last step, which is the opportunity engine, is your personal strategy, which includes the value you provide that gives you visibility, that allows you to get sponsorship, that allows you to get more opportunities, that allows you to get advancement. I hope that this session is been enlightening and it's going to transform the way you show up in the world. I believe in you, and I believe that you take steps towards this opportunity engine, then you'll be able to position yourself in a way that you'll be able to attract sponsors, stretch your roles, and step into leadership opportunities. Thank you.